Hello there, it's Brian Burke here with the Artsaganza show, and we're going to be talking about the play 12 Angry Jurors today, and here it is. Okay, it is going to be appearing at the Commons and 117 North Cass Avenue in Westmont on March 20th, and then 22nd, 27th, and 29th. I'm sorry, it's a few days between that too. And we're going to be talking to some of the cast and crew here, hopefully. And that's it. Hello, I'm Brian here with the show. And this is
Sally Casaro.
And your role in the production is?
Yes, I am the director of this one, historically for PVPN, of which I'm one of the founding members 5 years ago. I do the stage managing. But this one had such a profound message. I felt very strongly about it and how it affects our society and our predetermined prejudices. I think it sends a very strong message, and I really wanted to direct this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you want to tell us a bit about the story? This comes from an older film.
Yeah, 1957. The play is based off the movie 12 Angry Men, which was very successful. It's about the guilty or non-guilty verdict of a young teenager of an ethnic background. I believe in the play it was Puerto Rican, I believe, but it really doesn't matter. And people that were on the jury that already had preconceived notions. And then the analysis and the dialogue that takes place in changing their minds. It goes back and forth. It's quite intense because you don't know what's going to happen what the end result is going to be until the last scene of the play.
Yeah, it's very good. And there's also, I should mention, a 1990s version. You've seen that one as well?
Yes, I have.
That's good with Jack Lemmon and some others. And then there's apparently a Russian one, which I haven't seen yet, but that came out a few years ago as well. So this has been done many times. This is the first time it's been done with women, though, I believe.
Yes, that was my choice also, just to move it forward and look at the perspective of the women in society at that time. Back in the 50s, historically, they were stay-at-home moms. Some were just getting into the workforce and had been subject to prejudices at that level. Entry-level jobs and not being able to be bosses. Some were just starting to go to college. So it's an introspective on our society at that time. So the film does take place in the mid-50s.
The play here is taking place in the 50s.
Right.
Okay. The one from the 90s took place in the 90s, I should mention. There are 6 women then and 6 men? Or?
I think we're 8 and 4. I believe we're 8 and 4.
Okay, and what any other projects you have coming up you'd like to promote?
Well, right now we have auditions going on over at the Park District headquarters where we have our rehearsals for Wizard of Oz. We do our musicals at the Westmont High School, and that will be taking place in June. And that's going to be a huge production with a live orchestra, and our musicals have been very successful thus far. We try to do a drama, comedy, summer theater, Shakespeare in the Park, and then we have our musical. So,
and you're directing that one as well?
Oh, no, I am not.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know if the director's been named on it. I think it's Emily Banza. I don't know who's producing it, but I know I'm stage managing that one.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Hello, we're back, and here we're talking to a member of the cast of 12 Angry Jurors, and you are?
Maggie South.
Okay, and who do you play?
I am juror number 5.
Okay, and as we already know about what the play's about, can you tell us anything more about your character, about who juror number 5 is?
She's very, very angry, and she, obviously, given the title of the play, she grew up in a neighborhood a lot like the defendant in the case, so she brings sort of that perspective into the show, as well as the perspective of trying to get out of a bad neighborhood and a broken home.
Okay. And how did you come to be involved in this play?
I did theater all through high school, and I took a break once I started college, and then I found out that they were auditioning for Shakespeare over the summer. So I auditioned for their Shakespeare show, and then Little Women, and then It's a Wonderful Life, and then this. So this is my 4th show with them.
Okay, great. And do you have anything else, upcoming performances you like to promote?
Nope, this is it. Just
Okay.
come see this. We are holding auditions right now for Wizard of Oz through
Okay.
PVPN.
Okay, and opening day is March 20th, we should say.
Yep.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Hello, Brian here. We're back and talking to another member of the cast, and you are?
Mike Murphy.
Mike Murphy. And what is your role in the play?
I played juror number 10, and I'm kind of the angry racist guy.
Okay.
So I'm a little miffed at being here, a blue-collar guy that's stuck in a jury that doesn't want to be on.
Okay. And anything else you want to tell us about?
Well, this is my
How did you get involved in it? Yeah.
This is my second play through PVPN. I've really enjoyed it. I enjoy working with the group. It's a wonderful cast of people, and I'm looking forward to it. This play is, I think, very timely because of everything that's going on in all over the place, like Ferguson and the different things. So this is a very timely play, dealing with the guilt or innocence of a young kid, based on circumstantial evidence and not so clear facts.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting play, and you get to see the development of our characters and how they evolve and change in the hour or so that they have to deal with each other.
Okay. And any other upcoming performances you want to promote that you're going to be involved in?
I don't have anything currently, but Oz is coming up, and I look forward to helping out with that. So they're doing a unique take on Wizard of Oz this summer, so I'm hoping to maybe help out with that and see whatever work they need to be done.
Act in it, yeah.
If possible, yeah.
I understand it's a musical. Do you do any singing?
No, I don't. I do not sing. Well, I can sing, but then when the audience leaves, then they'll be kind of disappointed. So, yeah, nobody likes to hear that.
Well, thanks a lot for your time.
All right, thank you very much.
It's Brian again. We're back, and we're talking to a different person here. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Lisa Lance.
And your role in the play is?
My role is juror number 6. And juror number 6 is a very timid secretary. She doesn't know what she thinks, if the person on trial is guilty or not guilty. And so as the show goes on, she's kind of oscillating back and forth because she's too insecure to make up her own mind. She sort of goes with what the majority is doing and just kind of follows the crowd a little bit.
Okay. And then you have some other projects you're working on?
Sure.
Acting as well, too. If you have any
Right, yeah,
acting stuff.
I'm acting in this show, and then I did theater in high school and college, and have been really excited to be a part of what PVPN is doing in Westmont. Also, I'm a part of the Commons here, the space that the show is taking place in, hosts about a quarterly gathering called the Arts Collective, where we pick a theme, and the previous theme just a couple weeks ago was Innocence Lost and Gained. And so we open it up to anyone who's interested, not necessarily people that go to this church or even Christians, but people in the community who want to submit a piece of storytelling, a piece of physical artwork, sculpture, or photographs, or a painting. People could do a monologue from a show. People did some musical performances, but
That's
just
great.
an opportunity for people to gather and tell stories through art.
Okay. And do you have some artwork of your own in there?
I didn't for this one. I did some artwork at the Christmas gathering that we did back in December.
Okay. What? Maybe we can show that some other point.
Sure.
What kind of art do you do? Like, do you work in paint?
Well, I'm not super experienced with art. I'm more of an appreciator of art, but I do some sewing and quilting.
Okay.
And so the art that I created in December was sort of a collage that I sort of quilted together with paper and decoupage, just sort of around this idea of waiting and hoping.
Okay. All right. That sounds really interesting. Oh, and if people want to find out more about that, where can they go to
They
find
can
out?
go to the website for the Commons.
Okay. And that's,
And you
that
guys,
is-
I'm sure, will edit that in
Okay.
because I don't remember the the URL for that.
Okay, we can check that out.
Mm-hmm.
And when's the deadline for the upcoming one?
Usually the info is on the website. So the next one I know is going to be the weekend of May 15th. So usually the gal who curates for us likes to have things, at least a week in advance so she
Sure.
can kind of plan out, when the music's going to be, when people will have time to walk around the room and look at the art pieces, that sort of thing. So all of that can be found on the website.
Okay, great. Thank
All
you
right.
very much. It's Brian again, and we're talking to you are.
Alex Kelsch. Juror number 7?
Juror number 7. Can you tell us a bit about your character?
Sure. The character is essentially a salesman. Description says a flashy, glad-handed salesman, but he's just kind of an arrogant prick. Arrogant guy, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, tell us a bit about how you got involved in this or your experience.
Okay. Yeah, I got done at COD taking courses, working on my degree, and I auditioned for a play there, and then I got a role. And I was looking for another role, so I auditioned at PVPN and got Midsummer's Night's Dream, Demetrius. And that's how I got involved with the group. And this one, I just showed up to auditioned, and got the role.
Okay, cool. And you don't really have anything to promote that's coming up?
No, guess not. No, this is the only one. Come see us.
Okay. All right, thank you very much.
All right, thanks.
Hello, it's Brian here, and we are talking to,
Mike Rago.
and your role in this is?
I'm the assistant director, and I also read the part of the judge.
Oh, okay. And how'd you come to be involved in this?
Oh, well, I got involved with PVPN, theater organization, last year. So now getting more involved, volunteered, and came out to help out and audition and assistant direct the show.
Okay. And do you have any upcoming stuff you'd like to promote?
Well, this is opens Friday and for
Okay.
the next 2 weekends, so March 20th, and really looking forward to it. A great cast. And then this fall with PVPN, I'll be directing my original show, Romeo and Juliet, 10 years later.
And you wrote that?
Right,
and you're
exactly.
Directing it?
Yes, so
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to that.
You
too.
playing any role in that? Or?
No, strictly directing that.
Okay. And when does that open?
That will be in September.
Okay.
We'll have exact dates out there sometime soon.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Okay, thanks, Brian.
Hello, Brian again, and this is?
A.J. Anderson.
And what is your role in the play?
I am juror number 8. I am the first holdout.
Okay, you're the person who denies that
Yes,
he's guilty.
I'm the first not guilty vote.
Okay, and then how'd you come to be involved in this?
Oh, about a year and a half ago, my daughter wanted to get into acting. She was afraid. So my eldest son said, if you try out, I'll try out. Then my middle son said, well, if you're going to do it, I'm going to do it. And then my wife was helping out, and they said, well, they need older gentlemen, and they need help. And I said, oh, okay. So I ended up helping out, and pretty much the whole family was involved in production of Annie about 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So that's how we got involved, and then I've just kind of been picking this up ever since.
So this is your first thing acting in, or?
No, I acted this is my first, this is probably the biggest role I've had in acting at all.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's how I got involved with this organization.
Okay, and do you have anything else you like to promote, any upcoming acting or anything like that?
The one thing I would like to promote is the Wizard of Oz coming in the last 3 weeks of June of this year, another PVPN production. That's the big musical. Would love to have everybody come out and watch it. It's going to be a good show.
And are you in it at all?
Well, auditions are actually today.
Oh,
So I don't know if I'm in it yet.
okay. All right, well, thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much.
Okay, here we are, and we are talking to,
Daniel Sparks.
and your role in the play is?
I'm juror number 3.
Okay, can you tell us a bit about your character?
Yeah, my character is kind of the rageaholic character. He kind of doesn't put up with any opposition. His first instinct is to attack anybody who disagrees with his line of thought, and to not listen to anybody else's opinion but his own.
Okay. And how'd you come to be involved in this?
Well, I heard about the show, and I thought it would be an interesting character to play, so I auditioned for it, and I know Sally and the other people who are involved from PVPN, so I thought I'd go for it, and I got cast.
Okay. And do you have any other upcoming things you want to promote? Any other acting or anything like that?
Not currently. I don't have any other plans to act anything, at least through the summer, possibly the fall. I'll see what shows come up if they pique my interest.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.